Hello everyone, this is Jamey Dragosta, and we are here with the Daily Dose of Momentum. But today I actually have something new to announce. As you can see, I'm actually with someone. This is my cousin Bill, and Bill and I just moved into a new apartment in Salt Lake City. Bill just arrived from New Mexico, but we are going to we're going to actually try to change a couple of things. But first of all, Bill, say hi to everybody.
Hi everybody, how you doing today?
All right. So one of the things that we want to do is we wanted to document Bill's journey. As most of you know, I have gone through a transformation myself where I lost over 130 pounds. And today what we want to do is day one, now that Bill and I are here together. In fact, this is a 51-year game plan in the making.
Yes.
Yeah. So both of us are 51 years old right now. When we were little, we spent a lot of summers together. But right now, God has given us the opportunity to reunite. And one of the things that we want to be able to do is go through this transformation with Bill. And we're dealing with the Ideal Body series. And so we are going to document Bill's journey on a daily basis for the next year or so. And what we want you to be able to do is follow along with us and see if some of the things that Bill has gone through in his past have actually given him the opportunity to, not only get healthy, but really healthy on a spiritual level, most importantly, a mental level, and of course, a physical level. So let's kind of tell everybody where we're starting at right now. So let me ask you a few questions. What is your starting weight?
My starting weight is 335 pounds.
Okay, 335, and you're how tall?
I'm 5'8".
5'8", okay. So none of us, when we were born, started out with the objective of, getting hurt or going through trauma or experiencing sickness, illness, and disease. And as you know, one of the things that I talk about quite often is even the excess fat on our bodies is a disease. And there is a way that we can tap into spirit. There is a way that we can tap into a higher power to actually release that excess weight. But the other night we were talking, remember we were talking about words have multiple meanings?
Yes.
Yeah. And so let's talk about weight for a second. Weight has the meaning of, obviously the extra pounds that we have, that spare tire that we're dealing with. But weight also is a function of the burdens that we carry. It is the mental anguish or the trauma that we have experienced in our lifetime. And so one of the things that Bill has is an incredible story. I mean, some of the challenges that you've been through are horrific, and so we want to kind of address all those things, because all of those things go into play. All of those things go into our body. All of those things go into causing us stress and causing us weight gain, or causing our mental capacity for the Ideal Body series to be a little bit waning and a little bit lacking, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, are you excited about it?
Yes, I'm very excited. I need a change, so really bad, just so I can be somewhat healthy again. But I want to be really healthy.
And so, what is your number one objective of trying to get the Ideal Body, get healthy?
Just movement, just free movement, be able to get up and down easy, not be flexible, just enjoy a body instead of struggling with the body.
Do you when I was really big, I felt like I was trapped in a prison sometimes.
Oh yeah, absolutely, because it just it slows you down, you just can't do the things you used to be able to do,
Right.
I mean, like I could. Because I used to be able to do a lot of things that I can't do now.
Yeah, in fact, one of your previous professions was laying carpet and
Yes.
installing hardwood floors and that kind of stuff?
Yes, yes.
Do you think you could do that now?
No, I can't even do my own profession right now because it takes the kind of energy that you have to get up and down off the floor, hundreds of times a day, literally. So, and then all the other, it's the whole job is an entire workout. So, it's constant, and I can't even do that anymore.
So right now, what is your ideal weight goal?
My ideal weight goal is probably about 150, 160.
Okay.
So I got to lose twice my body weight.
Okay. 150, 160 down to from starting weight of 335.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's pretty good. That will definitely be a lot more than I lost.
That's pretty
Right.
extreme.
So do you think that we could do it in or come close in a year?
I believe we can with your guidance.
Okay. So, and the one thing that we are going to do is we are going to focus on the mind body spirit connection. And we are not going to focus on any particular diet, but we are going to work on a nutrition strategy that will lay out exactly what Bill eats on a daily basis. We'll go through the strategy that I'll create. In fact, today we even started our morning with a daily meditation. So how was that?
The meditation was really good. I've been trying to meditate, but Jamey helped me focus more. He did a guided meditation, and it gets me to see what I need to do.
Okay, and then one of the daily rituals that we'll do after meditation is we're also going to go through my version of yoga. I have a prosthetic knee, and so I'm kind of limited in some of the things that I could do. But obviously, it was really good for me to watch you today to get familiar. I mean, I'm very familiar with my body, but to just make sure we're not pushing your body too much.
I appreciate that.
And so we will actually introduce and go through some of the different strategies that we use on our stretching and our meditation. But we are also not going to focus on cardio exercise. I don't want Bill, or I don't recommend Bill to do any type of cardio exercise until after he has lost the weight. Now that may seem counterintuitive to many of you because we've grown up with a false idea that you've got to radically, restrict your calories or go on some type of crazy diet and do lots of cardio exercise in order to lose weight. I mean, that is one path, but for me, that was not the path that I chose. It wasn't something that I could physically do. But, with the starting weight of 335, it's not like we're going to go, get ready for a marathon next week or anything. We might be calling the ambulance instead of, well, it'll be a different type of prayer, won't it?
Yes.
But I'll tell you what we did do. One of the things that we are able to do now in Salt Lake City is there's so many beautiful hiking trails. I mean, just looking outside the window today, on this beautiful Sunday is an opportunity to just move, and we're going to focus a lot on our breath. We're going to focus a lot on what we can do, but it is going to be anything that we do will be at a walking pace or a slow walking pace. But we did throw you into an introduction when you first got here.
Yes.
Yeah. So Bill rolls up from New Mexico the other day, and I was living in Price at the time. And by the way, so as soon as Bill got here, we moved from Price. Well, I moved from Price to Salt Lake City. So those of you who are here in the Utah Valley or the Salt Lake Valley, we definitely would love to be able to connect with you a little bit more than we're able to with the rest of the country. But I did take Bill on a 5-mile hike on his second day here. First day, the gas was still warm in his tank. Second day, we went up to Diamond Fork Hot Springs. And if you know where that's at, I definitely recommend that you revisit that. If you don't know where that's at, look it up on Google. It's a wonderful hike, beautiful, beautiful. But how'd you do on that one?
I struggled, and I used to be able to hike no problem. I put on over 100 pounds of weight in the last 4 or 5 years. So it's real demoralizing, but I was able to finish the hike, and I was stiff for a few days and aching, but you know, it's something you kind of got to do to keep moving.
And those of you who know what we just did, we did a pattern interruption. And a pattern interruption, if you haven't gone through the Crush Anxiety course, definitely go through that, because lesson number 17 or 15, 16, and 17 are all focused on pattern interruption. This is, we're going to get into how the brain connects, how the neural connections work, but also how do we get rid of our habits? How do we change our lives? And how do we keep our momentum going? And so it was a good pattern interruption.
Yes, a huge pattern interruption.
All right. Anything you want to say as you get ready to...
I'm excited about this journey, and I'm putting my trust completely into Jamey. He's my cousin. I love him, and I know he just wants the best for me.
All right. So we're starting the Bill and Jamey's Excellent Adventure. Maybe we'll borrow a theme song here or something. Yes. All right, everybody. And those of you, if this is the first video that you have seen, you can go to the website, jameydragosta.com, or go to the YouTube channel where all the videos are stored. And that is at Jamey Dragosta, and we'll put the email and the website here. But make sure that you tune in and subscribe, because we don't know if we're going to be able to do a video every day, but we're going to do them at least 3 to 4 times a week. And so tune in to watch what happens to Bill. And in just a second, I'm going to show, with your permission, I'm going to show some of your starting photos. And what we're going to do is we're going to document your photos and the image, going from your ideal image of what you want to be able to do to your starting point, and see how the middle fits in.
Okay.
That journey. All right, everybody, appreciate it. And this is Jamey and
Bill.
All right. We'll see you. Let us know if you have any questions.